what's up? It's your girl Michelle, and I'm here with the one and only Mr. Integrity himself, Professor Green. How you doing?
I'm good, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm very
Mr.
well.
Integrity,
Yes.
that's a nice one. You clearly don't know me that well. That's why.
You want the ring, feel the ring, love the ring, steal the ring, shop the ring, deal the ring, pop the ring, kill the ring.
For me, firstly, the title Growing Up in Public just come from, there's a little bit of irony. I'm at a point in my life where it feels somewhat transitional. There's a whole lot of adult and, that kind of adult things going on. But at the same time, in other aspects, I'm holding on to my youth. I'm still a little bit of a reprobate every now and again. And all of this is happening in the public eye.
And how do you find that?
I just think you have to have good people around you. We don't have that much to complain about in what we do because we essentially do our hobbies as a job. It's not really work. I think people need to remember how fortunate they are.
Having this tattoo, the word on your neck, you must count yourself quite lucky.
Yeah, I guess I was always quite pessimistic, something which I've been trying to correct gradually my whole life, and just to look at things a little bit differently. That was the significance of the tattoo.
Do you think that's the key to your success, having this positive attitude that you've got?
It's either that or the persistence and the blind stupidity. You have to be some kind of idiot to work for as long as I did towards something for not a penny. And I think that's one of the biggest things that people who want to do well in music or media don't understand is the disappointment that you have to suffer along the way. And the letdowns.
Yeah, and because you spoke about, previously you think your fans want to hear integrity in your music. Do you think you can still maintain that?
Yeah, because I think people, the whole being real gets thrown about all the time. And what is being real but being honest? People automatically think that being real means you have to still be on the roads and or should I still be hanging about my flats like in the swing park doing what? That's not where I'm at, so that's not real to me anymore.
It's wild round here, you don't want to spend the night round here.
There's a certain stigma attached to rap and hip-hop that doesn't exist elsewhere. That you have to be hard and you have to have done this and done that and been through this and been through that. And I think the only way to really stick around as an artist is to make good music. It's not about what's in your past. It's not about what's in your future. It's about what's in the songs that you write.
There's a perception, like a lot of young people think, being famous or getting into the limelight is the only route they can take, the answer to all their prayers. What advice would you give to them?
Look beyond that. If you really want it, then work for it, but don't expect things to land in your lap, because nothing does. This wasn't luck or me knowing the right person and just having this all handed to me. This was me working my backside off for it. But there's so many other positions that people aren't aware of, and I wasn't aware of growing up. The first festival I ever went to was when I was working. I'd never seen anything like it. And there's so many other jobs and so many other things you can do, but it's difficult because kids at school are not necessarily encouraged to focus on their strengths. They're encouraged to pass the same tests that everyone has to sit, and everyone's strengths are not the same. Some people are academic, some are not. I was really academic as a kid. I stopped going to school in year 8 because as smart as I was too stupid to carry on. And I was allowed to make decisions for myself that I shouldn't have been making at that age. You could have put me in training to become any kind of athlete for my entire life and it never would have worked. I never would have been successful because that's not my strengths. Mine are in my words and my voice.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you very much for joining us on WhatsApp.
What a nice